Hey, collective, welcome. I'm B. Thanks for stopping into EmpyrealVera. We're going to get in, find out what is most important for you to know at this time, okay? Because I got a pretty strong message for y'all. You guys are interested in personal readings or getting in touch with me, etc. Everything's in the description box below, okay? I hope everybody's doing good. And if you're getting hit with all this winter weather, I hope y'all are staying warm. It's freezing. It's like, I don't know, feels like -3 or something where I'm at. Okay, guys, just had the full moon in Leo, literally. I mean, it's still basically full moon in Leo. So that energy is big right now. And there's been a lot of big energy coming out, strong, good and bad. Collective, I'm getting, this is some kind of energy message for like through the rest of Aquarius season, or through like February 19th. Okay. Even that date could be significant for somebody. I'm not sure. But I got that somebody's trying to escape the consequences of their actions. There could be somebody running from the law. And then I kept hearing Whacked Out Murals by Kendrick Lamar. I kept hearing the truth about to get loud, the truth about to get loud. And somebody's kind of being made to sit and look at why something is occurring. And this is like someone's going over things that they said, things that they've sent, they read. It's like somebody's rereading something or going back over things and kind of seeing where they screwed up or they jumped the gun on something, and they're being haunted by their past mistakes and their decisions. There seems to be a lot of instability, a lot of like rocky foundations or rocky emotions. I'm getting like a tiptoe energy. I'm not sure how to approach a conversation. I'm not sure how to approach something. Something is just very up in the air. But there's also something too about like somebody attacking another person behind the scenes, like causing a lot of chaos because they don't like their authenticity. I mean, this is like somebody speaks truths and it's just irking the heck out of someone else. So there's a lot of slander here and trying to stop the forward movement of somebody who's righteous. You know, they try to do the right thing, be authentic, be themselves. You know, they're not perfect, but it's like they stand in the upright and they try their best and they're, you know, faithful and they're loving and they're trustworthy. And it's like I'm getting like somebody attacking a person they don't even really know, or something's like based in jealousy and envy. And so it's giving like insecurities, self-doubt. Something's driven by ego. I don't know. Very weird, man. But I got called to use the fairy tale tarot, the sacred witch tarot, threads of karma. I'm like, what the hell? So, y'all, we're just going to get into it, okay? We're going to see here for you this threads of karma message. It feels like someone has broken free of something and like cleared karmic debt. But I don't know. You're still like there's still some kind of binding or holding back of something you're dealing with. I just heard ring around the rosy. Good Lord. Something's like going around and around. There's cycles. There's constant cycles. Like something's not being put to an end. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Spirit. Release the resentment loop. The loop. Resentment isn't power, it's poison. So stop replaying the story. You're free to choose peace. This is giving like, man, this is almost resentment to oneself. Someone's being ousted from their position, from their seat. Okay, I did get changing of the guard before I started your message. Someone's being ousted from some position, some seat. This is giving like somebody's pissed that somebody else is winning. Okay, I just heard there are no winners or losers. There's only truth and what's right. No, okay, so there's no amount. Oh, I just heard there's no amount of spell work and fuckery that you can do to cover up the truth. The truth is the truth. Yeah, like the divine is stepping in. Oh, Man, this feels like somebody's getting, y'all, somebody feels something here. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody feels something. Look at this. Choosing with love. Love is the most powerful force. I told y'all. Unbind, interchange. Interchange. Listen to that. Unbind, interchange. Your soul is ready to be free. Let go of self-imposed limitations and step into your power. Yeah, this is like somebody feels bound to something they did, like something's going on. Ooh, I'm getting like this is giving me like somebody coerced somebody into a situation and now they're pissed because like the truth is coming to light and they're seeing that they believed something that wasn't true. Oh, what in the hell? There was, oh boy, there's some kind of emotion, like, I don't know. Guys, let's get into it here. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here in this current situation that y'all need to know about. King of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. This is giving what somebody was giving to. A King of Swords? A King of Swords. Okay, so this is somebody who feels they're justified in their actions. They feel like they're on the right side of things. Okay? This can be somebody who they can sit in a seat of power, but there's somebody who's, they use logic, they use reason. They usually they have authority, very smart, individual. This is somebody who it feels like, yeah, they're justified in their actions and what they were giving to. Like somebody feels like they're being more, this is giving like entitlement. Like somebody is very controlling in what they're giving. And it's almost like they think they're being more than fair. Like they think they're being very generous. They're being more than fair with something. Okay. Somebody thinks they're being more than fair with something. Six of Swords and the King of Cups. This is like, there's some kind of transition here. What the hell is this? The Ten of Wands. Yeah. Ooh. King of Swords, Six of Pentacles. Oh God, they're seeing something. I just heard blew the doors wide open. Something just blew the doors wide open. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I expected to see. They thought they were being more than fair with something, giving to somebody. Okay. And what I'm getting here is I got passion, heightened sexual energy, and rituals. And the reason why, this is giving me like the reason why, some underlying reason why someone is, I just heard called out. We're calling somebody out. The reason why somebody feels like they're being more than fair, because I'm giving their breadcrumbing. They're breadcrumbing someone. Okay. They're giving to something. It feels, this energy is weird. It feels like they have to give to something they don't want to because it's taking away from something they want to give. And it does. It feels like there's like I said, there's somebody's mad, right? Because they've been giving to something that's not true, that they found out isn't true. And it feels like that, man. And it feels like that somebody's being shown the way. They're being shown something. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. The King of Swords is giving to something. He feels like they're, I'm saying he just because it's the King of Swords. It can be a male or a female, honestly. But the King of Swords feels like they are being more than fair, giving something to someone. Okay. Like something is balanced, something is equal. But it's not. The reason, and I feel a tug on this energy of they don't want to be doing something. Okay. I don't know. But this is like what's underlying someone's, I just heard animosity. Animosity? Is there some kind of, and this is weird, but there's some kind of like sexual addiction or ritual. Somebody's being very porn worthy. Somebody's doing the most in the bedroom to keep someone with them. Oh, okay, that's wow. This is deep. So somebody is controlling another person via sexual things. And there is a transition. Oh, God. Someone is receiving, I just heard consequences of their actions. Yep. They're trying to get away from them. They're trying to run away from, ooh, somebody's trying to hide something. Somebody's trying to hide something before they can get caught, and they're trying to evade divine intervention. This is like somebody can sense something coming because of some realization that they've made. So now they're trying to act. Oh, God. I told you somebody's being faced to sit and look at something. Their emotions. Somebody's going to have to go through, like somebody's being guided. Something has to turn. Something has to be some kind of true emotion. Because it's time. Yes, it's time. Like somebody's letting some kind of, person, okay, rule their life. And I hate to say it, but this is giving me, sadly, I just got a pit in my stomach. That somebody wouldn't get out of the way, so they're being taken out of the way. That is not a good, okay, but something is, there's some kind of foolishness, devilish lifestyle, and somebody's being moved on. And someone is, like I said, they've got to sit with themselves and do healing. Somebody's got to move, transcend obstacles. Something about moving to a more authentic space that is emotionally based. Like somebody can't just look at things. Oh, God. Yeah. Something was just, like I said, somebody felt they were justified for doing whatever the hell they did. This is giving somebody was like lured away from someone. And somebody is seeing now some cycle, some repetition of how things are, why they're in the space that they're in. They're like being forced out of something. They're being shown, like this is like signs and synchronicities. Like we've been giving you everything that you need to see what's going on, but you're not moving. I don't know. God, this is such, I'm telling you. And before I started this, I got that, like things need to change, or there's a need to kind of get a grip on your circumstances and really see what's going on, like take the illusion glasses off here and look at things with a crystal clear view. And it's somebody who's just like, no, arms crossed. And I don't want to look at that. And I'm right. And I know I'm right. And I'm not doing this and I'm not moving and I'm not doing like, I'm right. No, like they're just like, it was just like this weird, I was like laughing because I was like, oh my, so the divine is stepping in. They're like clearing a path. This is almost a forced movement because something was based on lies, some faulty foundation. Okay. And somebody's trying to escape divine intervention, but they can't. Somebody, like I said, somebody's got to get past this persona. It's giving like I look like I'm cool, calm, and collected, that I always do what's right, that I do things equally. I'm a fair person. And they're not. And there's you like the Most High is coming in and they're telling someone, oh boy, why does it feel like they're slamming somebody with something? Somebody's got to go through it. They got to lose things. Things are falling away. So they're being forced to look at their emotions and dig deep. And they've got to let all this, it's like the facade, the mask, right? Being somebody that we're not. They've got to move past this. Okay? Whether it be you or somebody else, collective, you'll know. But it's time to step into your own authority, to step into who you are, to get into alignment. Yep. Yeah. Because something is ending. It's a point. Yep. Look at, no more. No more. No more of this. No more of this. Everything's being cleared away. There's no more. You can't. Yep. That's what I mean. Like somebody has to tell the truth. That something about there's dire consequences if they don't. And somebody can feel that. But it's like they're mad because someone else, this is like they fell for someone else's facade. Not only did they have one, but they fell for someone else's. And now they're pissed, almost like you duped me. And it's like, wait a minute, hold on. But you let yourself get duped. You shouldn't have even been in the position to be duped by somebody. Somebody's resentment was misplaced. Someone's a false narrative. I heard false narrative. Some false narrative somebody was spewing about somebody. It was misplaced. They were accusing someone of being a certain way when actually it was the person they were around. When actually it was the person they were around. The Three of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Pretense. Some false pretense that other people had them under. It's the people they were surrounded by. Yep. Third-party energy all day. And something is done. Something is no more. Man, somebody this is giving somebody stayed around people because they fed their ego. Like they felt like the big dog in town. They felt like the big dog in town. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. This is giving like king shit energy. Power. How somebody, some position. Oh God. This is crazy. This is like somebody taking credit for where they are, acting like they did something all on their own. Like, I've worked my way to the top all by myself. I do everything. I'm the one that does everything. Like, something's giving me, you're full of shit. Which is true, honestly. I mean, when you get down to the bare bones of it, none of us do everything all on our own. Technically. Yes, there may be some of us who truly a lot falls on us, right? If you're someone who has faith in something greater, something bigger than us, right? Technically, we aren't really doing everything all on our own. Even this, I'm not doing this on my own. I wouldn't have known what type of message we were doing, who I needed to focus on, how to interpret these cards, what they're trying to tell me. I wouldn't know any of that if I wasn't getting help from some higher power. I'm not doing this on my own. I'm just the messenger, for the big dog. So it's like, we're never really doing anything on our own. But this is giving, somebody acts like they do it all on their own. And they get a lot of attention for it. There's people around them that kind of they like people to build up that part of them that can almost make them look better. Something is a very appearance, like a come up. Somebody did something like for a come up. What the hell? Oh my God. But somebody can't evade something anymore. Something about giving credit where credit's due, and somebody's got to face the music. I'm telling you, I don't know what this is, but you have to put the work in. Somebody has to put the work in to heal something, to give credit where credit is due. Because like I said, somebody else is taking credit for someone else's stuff, acting like they did everything on their own. And that this is a very, like, I'm getting uppity energy, right? Like they're, I don't know, like the only reason why anything runs is because of them. The only reason why so-and-so is this is because of them. Like, this is giving, with the message that I got, this is like beating someone else down. Okay. So somebody's like trying to overshadow what somebody else did, trying to hide the accomplishments of another person, to make themselves feel good. Okay. I just heard covering up insecurities. Okay. This is somebody who does not give credit where credit is due. So, like maybe you're dealing with somebody, or I don't know, maybe hell, it could be you, somebody you're dealing with, somebody in your camp, whatever, dealing with somebody that's like, maybe you did help them. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're the person who tries to walk in an upright path. You try your best to give the day a good you, right? And this is feeling like, this is like somebody who tries to like wear your skin, metaphorically, and act like they're the person that does that. There's some kind of whole facade that somebody's hiding. but they're being shown something because it's time to like put to rest some old way of being, having to like stifle our expression, stifle who we truly are to appear a certain way. Somebody's got to put that to rest and be done with it. And somebody's got to like process emotions, and this is giving like let some kind of deep emotion come out. Walking away from like this, not being emotionally attached to anything because there's some kind of stuffing down. It's like somebody's haunted, like I said, haunted by the things they've done. Ooh. And they're ignoring them. And it's keeping someone held back. So they've got to face it to move on. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. There's some kind of message. There, like I said, that's so funny. I got that too. Worried about how something's going to come across. There's some kind of, this is giving some kind of passionate message, some kind of good news or something. This is like somebody's finally feeling something now. They're being made to. They're feeling some kind of growing. Oh man, this is like a lot of passion that somebody's had that they're stifling. So much so that it's making them feel like they want to express something, but they're not sure how it's going to be received. Yeah, the Princess of Swords. Yes. They want to work together with someone. Oh my gosh. They've been watching somebody. They're trying to find a way now to get past some walls that somebody has built up because of their actions. Because like they're seeing things and they're seeing that things things can't go the same way they've always been. They want to break free from something. This is giving like, I want to be myself. You know, I'm looking for adventure. I'm looking to be me, not who everybody thinks I should be. And someone has like been that way for so long. It's really been difficult. But they're seeing now that something is time to do something because, well, like I said, the divine stepping in. So there's no more facade. We can't act like we are all heart and we're really just calm and balanced and this and that. We can't do that anymore. We can't act like we are healed and no more. And we can't be, there's some kind of group or crowd or somebody who like has kept somebody in a low vibe energy. A lot of like devilish kind of energies it's giving me. Man, it's like now there's a lot of pressure. Yeah, man, somebody wants to, but they feel like it's going to take a lot of work. And they're, like I said, they're not sure how it's going to be received because they've got to come out with something. Somebody's watching someone's work or watching how someone works. And it's like now they want to try to work with you, work together, or it's you. But it's like it's like somebody's learning. Teamwork makes the dream work. Like it's not like when you put two heads together, it's better than one. And it could be, why does this feel like, yeah, I just heard reconcile something. They've got to reconcile something. It's almost like somebody's curious, like a testing the waters kind of energy of, I wonder if they'll be willing to go for this. Because like somebody wants to work together now. 4 of Wands, maybe in some home. 6 of Wands. You got like tackle something. Literally, look at that 6 of Wands. Tackle something. They want victory. Somebody wants to overcome some kind of obstacle. 2 of Cups. And the Lovers. Hierophant. The Star. Y'all. I'm telling ya. They want to get over this control thing and feeling stuck. What the hell? It's giving like there's like some kind of like somebody stuck in the matrix, you know? Everything's got to be a certain way, and we've got to show up a certain way. We've got to do things a certain way. And this feels like somebody's going, fuck it. Like, why does it? I don't know. What the hell? Somebody does not want, why does it have to be done a certain way? Collective, this is like somebody seeing how someone else has got a more carefree, easy, attitude, just kind of going with the flow, and come what may. Like, oh, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, or we'll tackle that if it comes up, whatever. But like, let's stay present. Let's just do this, like some kind of fun and fancy free energy. I don't know. Something's more chill, more easygoing and relaxed, or just, and it's like somebody's like stuffy and somebody's like smelling the flowers. And then somebody doesn't want to be stuffy anymore. They feel like they're trapped. Yeah, the chains, like they're stuck to do something a certain way. And this is giving like, no, you're not. Like, you can write your own narrative. You can write your own story. And this full moon in Leo is a big part of the energy. Neptune being in Aries now is a big part of that energy. It's a lot of creative passion, speaking out, being your authentic self, speaking truths, being seen as you truly are, and like getting away from the tendency to hide things or stifle our true expression, because there are ways that we're expected to show up in the world, right? And that's not how we're meant to live. Like living for other people, or living how other people expect us to. We're meant to follow a more authentic, heart-led path. And somebody's seeing that. Well, they're being made to see that. They're being made to. And they're seeing how all these people were knocking down. It's like all these people were knocking down someone who they want to be more like. Like they were not living some true path here. So they kind of allowed something to continue on. They allowed something to continue on. It kind of, something about it took them facing repercussions to, see the light. It's like somebody had tunnel vision. It's almost like somebody didn't see an out or see another way. Yeah, this is giving, the divine has to remove somebody from something. It's an odd energy, but something's explosive here, okay? Somebody's going through some kind of awakening, some kind of transition, like they're trying to get out of their head. They're trying to overcome their demons. They're trying to break out of some loop that they've been in, feeling like they're tied down to something. Yeah, I was going to say they can't change their mind. And this is giving like the divine telling them, you can always change your mind. You can always change your course. You can always change your future. You don't have to stay, like, we are not the choices that we've made, the mistakes we've made. You can learn from them, and you can move on and move better and move more authentically. We can always make that choice. So now somebody's seeing that. I just heard what you do with it is up to you. But there is some kind of message. Okay, if somebody in your life's been like that, there is some kind of message coming in. And there is some hesitancy because somebody's not sure how you will take it. Okay. I don't know. We're going to look at letters, days of the month or days of the week, dates of the month, months, signs, see if any of them, are relevant for you. Relevant for the collective in this instance. The letter W, ex-friends, the number 11, the number 29, which is the number 11, a daughter, a spouse, the letter R, a Taurus, 10 to 14. Taurus could be the Taurus sign. It could be second house. The letter Z, the number 10. A Wednesday can be significant. The number 7. Ages 50 to 54. A Scorpio. 28 tried coming out. Scorpio, that's giving me like death, transformations, hidden resources, other people's resources, like 8th house stuff. Scorpio is also like really deep emotions. Wow. Daughter, spouse, ex-friends, Taurus, a Wednesday, and then the letter W. The numbers 7 and 11, number 29, number 10. And honestly, that's a lot of ones. I mean, I'm getting like intervention, illusions, incest, infidelity, important. So those are the first like things that popped in my head. Isaiah. I just heard Isaiah. With the R, I'm hearing recourse, relationship, reconciliation, respect, remembrance, rural. I just heard rural. Okay. Yeah, there's something about I'm getting something about giving somebody their flowers. The number 23 could be significant. Something about giving somebody their flowers or something. I just heard it's about time. Some kind of reward, merit for like work done or seeing who somebody is. This is giving like holding it down, foundation. Like, I don't know. I don't know, collective. This is a really weird reading. It feels like somebody's going through it. Somebody's going through it. Somebody just wants to be in calmer waters sooner rather than later. Somebody wants to be in calmer waters, and I just heard sooner rather than later. I don't know, y'all. Something up. Oh, okay. It didn't come out in the cards that I'm getting it, that there could be an apology or something coming. I don't know. Somebody wants to have some kind of honest conversation or something. So that's what I have, y'all. Till next time, be a good human, give a day a good you, and love y'all. Bye.